Hi students, welcome to Math Workshop. Before we start the class, please subscribe my channel first and click bell icon for regular updates. In previous classes, we studied about the what is mean by relation and the types of relations. Okay, in this class, I am going to do a exercise 1.1 problems given in the Maths textbook. So before we start the problems, first we need to understand these 3 points. Okay, so these 3 points will be helpful for us to do the problems. So first is understand the relation. So first we need to understand the relation given in the problem. After understanding, then write the relation set. Okay, so first we need to understand the relation and then we need to write the relation set. Next, we need to know the conditions in types of relations. So by knowing these 3 points, we will do the exercise problems very easily. Okay, so first we will see the first problem. First we will read the question. Determine whether each of the following are reflexive, symmetric and transitive. So we need to check the given relations are reflexive, symmetric and transitive. In this first problem, there are 5 parts. We will do one by one. In first part, relation are in set A. Set A is given as 1, 2, 3 up to 14. The relation is defined as x comma y 3x minus y equal to 0. So first we need to understand the relation. What is given? 3x minus y equal to 0. So this is the relation between x and y. Okay. So take y to right side of this equal to 3x equal to y. So the relation between y and x is equal to y is equal to 3x. So we will write this relation set. Write the relation set. So first we can take 1 in the set A. So x is equal to 1 means y is equal to 3, right? Y is equal to 3x. So 1 comma 3. Next we can take 2. So x is equal to 2, y is equal to 6, right? Next 3. X is equal to 3, y is equal to 3 into 3, 9. Okay. Next 4. X is equal to 4, y is equal to 12. Next, x is equal to 5, y is equal to 15, right? But 15 is not available in this set A. So, we can't take that pair. So, we can stop until this. Because the x and y should be available in the set A. So, we wrote the relation set. Next, we need to check whether it is reflexive. First, we need to check whether the given relation is reflexive or not. So what is the condition for reflexive? Each element should be map itself, right? So x comma x is belongs to R means this relation is reflexive. So we can take first, for example, 1 comma 1. If it is available in this relation, no. So 1 comma 1 is not belongs to relation. So this relation is not reflexive. So we check the reflexive property. Next, symmetric property. What is mean by symmetric property? If x comma y belongs to relation means y comma x also belongs to relation. This is the property of symmetry. Okay, so we can take 1 comma 3. 1 comma 3 is available in the relation. It is 1 comma 3 is belongs to this relation, right? But 3 comma 1 is not belongs to this relation. 3 comma 1 is not available in this relation. So this relation is not symmetric. So it is not satisfy this condition, right? So it is not symmetric. Next, transitive. What is mean by transitive property? Transitive property means x comma y, if x comma y belongs to that relation and y comma z belongs to relation means automatically x and z belongs to relation, right? So we can take two pairs in this relation. So I can take 1 comma 3 belongs to this relation, right? 1 comma 3 belongs to this relation. So next 3 comma 9 also belongs to this relation. So I will take this is as x, y, this is y, z. So automatically 1 and 9 should be available in the relation, right? 1 comma 9 is, if it is 1 comma 9 is available in the relation, no. So 1 comma 9 not belongs to this relation. So this relation is not transitive. So first we need to understand the given relation. So after understanding the relation, we need to write the relation set. So while we writing the relation set, you need to remember one point, that numbers should be available in the set given set. So I wrote the relation set. Next we need to check the conditions for the types of relation, that is reflexive, symmetric and transitive. Reflexive means what? The each element is mapped with itself. X comma x should be available in the relation. We for example we can take 2 comma 2 should be available in the relation, then only it is reflexive. But here 1 comma 1 is not available in relation, 2 comma 2 also not available, 3 comma 3 etc. It will be going on. So that relation is called not reflexive. Next we need to check symmetric. Symmetric means if x comma y belongs to that relation, means y comma x also belongs to that relation. In this relation 1 comma 3 is belongs to R, but 3 comma 1 is not belongs to this relation. So this is not symmetric. Next, transitive. Transitive means x comma y belongs to R, y comma z belongs to R. Automatically x comma z also belongs to R. But here 1 comma 3 is available in relation, 3 comma 9 is available in relation, but 1 comma 9 is not available in relation. So this relation is not transitive. Likewise, we can check other problems. Next we will see second part in question 1. Okay, so relation R in a set of natural numbers defined as relation is x comma y, y is equal to x plus 5 and x is less than 4. Okay, so given is the set is a natural numbers. Natural numbers means it starts from 1, 2, 3 up to infinity, right? So the relation given is y is equal to x plus 5. This is the relation between x and y, and x should be less than 4. Less than 4 means what? 3, 2, 1. We don't take this 0 because 0 is a whole numbers. This problem given us R is in a set of natural numbers. So x is equal to 3, 2, 1. So we need to write the relation set. So first x is equal to 1 means y is equal to 1 plus 5, 6. Next x is equal to 2 means y is equal to 2 plus 5, 7. Next x is equal to 3 means 3 plus 5, 8. So this is the relation set. Okay. Next we need to check the reflexive, symmetric and transitive property. So first we need to check the reflexive property. Reflexive property means what? X comma x belongs to R means that relation is reflexive. In this problem 1, 2, 3 these are the numbers, right? 1 comma 1 is not available in R. 2 comma 2 also, 1 comma 1 not belongs to R. 2 comma 2 also not belongs to R. 3 comma 3 also not belongs to R. So this relation is not reflexive. Okay, next symmetric property. It is obviously showing that in this by seeing this relation set it won't be symmetric, because symmetric means what? X comma y belongs to R means y comma x also available in the relation. if we can take 1 comma 6 is available in relation, 1 comma 6 available in relation, this relation set, but 6 comma 1 is not available in R. So this relation is not symmetric. So it is very easy, but before that we need to know the basic conditions for reflexive, symmetric and transitive. Next, transitive. There is no such pairs to satisfy this transitive property. So transitive property means x comma y belongs to R, y comma z belongs to R. It implies that x comma z also belongs to R, right? In this relation we have only three sets of elements, three pairs of elements. So we can't take as x, y, z. So this relation is not transitive. So this relation is neither reflexive nor symmetric nor transitive. Next, we will see the third part in first question. Relation R in a set A. So, given set A consists of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. The relation is given as x comma y is divisible by x. So, what does mean by y is divisible by x means, while dividing y by x, the remainder should be 0. It is completely divisible. So that is the relation. Okay. So we need to write the relation set. So first we need to take the elements in set A from 1 by 1. So 1 is divisible by 1, right? 1 comma 1. This is x, this is y, right? Y is divisible by x, 1 is divisible by 1. Likewise, we can write 2 comma 2, 3 comma 3, 4 comma 4, 5 comma 5 and 6 comma 6. These are y is divisible by x, 2 is divisible by 2, 3 is divisible by 3, 4 is divisible by 4. 5 is divisible by 5. 6 is divisible by 6. Okay. Next, we can pair 1 with 2. 1 comma 2. Yes, 2 is divisible by 1. Right. 2 divided by 1, there is no remainder. 2 is divisible by 1. Next, 1 comma 3. 3 is divisible by 1. 3 by 1 is equal to 3. There is no remainder. Right. So, 1 comma 3, 1 comma 4, 1 comma 5 and 1 comma 6. Next we need to pair 2 with all elements. So 2 comma 3. Is 3 is divisible by 2? No, it is not completely divisible, right? 3 divisible by 2 means 1, 2 is 2. Remainder is 1. So we need not to take this pair. Okay. So we need not to take 2 comma 3. Likewise, next 2 comma 4. Yes. 4 is completely divisible by 2. Next 2 comma 5, no. 2 comma 6, right. 2 comma 6. 6 divided by 2, 3, right. There is no remainder. It is completely divisible. Next, we need to pair 3. 3 with 4, not divisible. 3 with 5, not divisible. 3 comma 6, yes. 6 is divisible by 3. Next, we need to pair 4 with 5. No. 4 to 6, no. 5 with 6, no. So this is the relation set. So next we need to check the properties of the relation. So first one is reflexive. So by seeing this relation, reflexive means x comma x belongs to R, right? So in this relation set, 1 comma 1 is available, 2 comma 2 is available, 3 comma 3 is available, 4 comma 4 is available, 5 comma 5, 6 comma 6 all are available in this relation set. So this relation is reflexive. So it is satisfying this reflexive property. Okay, next, symmetric. Symmetric means x comma y belongs to R means y comma x also belongs to R. So we take one example in this pair. 1 comma 2. 1 comma 2 is belongs to this relation, right? 2 comma 1 is belongs to this relation? No. 2 comma 1 is not available in this relation. So 2 comma 1 is not available in relation. So this relation is not symmetric. It is not satisfying the symmetric property. Okay. Next one is transitive. Transitive means x comma y belongs to R, y comma z belongs to R. That implies that x comma z also belongs to R. This is the transitive property. So let us take a x, y, z example. In this relation set, I am taking 1 comma 1 belongs to R. 1 comma 2 belongs to R. So this is x, y and z. So automatically 1 comma 2 also belongs to R, x and z, right? 1 comma 2 also belongs to this relation. 1 comma 2, 1 comma 1. So this relation is transitive. So finally, the given relation is reflexive, transitive, but not symmetric. So this is the answer. Next, fourth part in first question. Relation R in a set X of all integers defined as R is equal to x comma y. X minus y is an integer. So given relation is x minus y is an integer. So set is all integers. Okay. What is mean by integers? Integers comes under minus values, plus values and 0. Okay. So minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5 up to infinity, and 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up to infinity. All these elements are belongs to integers. Okay. So we can't write the relation set because it will goes up to infinity. So first we can directly check the properties. So first one is reflexive. Reflexive means x comma x belongs to this relation, right? But given relation is x minus y is an integer. So x comma x belongs to R means x minus x is an integer, right? If for example we can take 1 comma 1. So 1 minus 1 is 0. So 0 is an integer. So this relation is a reflexive. Next, symmetric. Symmetric means x comma y belongs to R and y comma x also belongs to R. But given relation is a x minus y is a integer. If x minus y is a integer means y minus x is also a integer, right? For example, we can take x is equal to 1. Y is equal to 2. So 1 minus 2 is equal to what? Minus 1. So minus 1 is an integer. Next, y minus x. 2 minus 1 equal to 1. That is also integer. So this shows this relation is symmetric. Next, transitive property. Transitive property means x comma y belongs to R, y comma z belongs to R, implies that x comma Z also belongs to R. This is the transitive property. But here given relation is x minus y is a integer. So x minus y is a integer. So obviously y minus z is a integer. So x minus z is also a integer. So by we will understand this by using some example. So we can take x as x as 3, y as 2. So 3 minus 2 equal to 1. This is a integer, right? Y minus z. 2 minus, I can take 2 z as 5. So 2 minus 5 equal to minus 3. So this is also integer. Next x minus z. So 3 minus 5. This is minus 2. This is also a integer. Right, one is integer, minus 3 is integer, minus 2 is also integer. So this relation is transitive. So we check, we have checked the 3 properties. So finally this relation is reflexive, symmetric and transitive. Next, final part in first question. In this fifth part, we having 5 subparts. We will see one by one. So the relation are in a set of human beings in a town at a particular time. Okay, so in this problem, the given set is a human beings. Okay, so first relation given is r equal to x comma y. X and y work in the same place. So x and y works in a same building. Okay, so in place are same building. So first we need to check the reflexive property, right? Reflexive property means x comma x belongs to r. R means what given is here x and y is work in the same place. If x is one person means x comma x is also works in the same place, right? That person is available in the same place. So this relation is reflexive, right? X and x works in the same place. Next is symmetric. Symmetric means x comma y belongs to R and y comma x also belongs to R. If x and y works in the same place means y and x also work in the same place, right? So this relation is symmetric. Next, transitive. So we will take 3 members, 3 human beings, x, y is a 3 human beings. X and y belongs to same place. X and y working in a same place. Y and z working in a same place. So it obviously x and z also working in a same place, right? So this relation is also transitive. So it is very easy. So some 2 persons are working in the same place means x and y working in the same place means obviously y and x also working in the same place. So it is symmetric. Reflexive means one person is working in the same place means he is also working. So x comma x is also belongs to R. Next, transitive. So 3 members are working in the same place. X and y working in the same place. Y and z working in the same place means obviously x and z also same place, right? So it is transitive. So next subtopic is x and y lives in the same locality. Locality means some same area. So this is also same thing. So it is reflexive. So x and x also say works available in a same locality, right? So it is also reflexive. Next, symmetric. Symmetric means x and y lives in the same locality. Okay. So obviously y and x also lives in the same locality. So it is symmetric. Next, transitive. Okay. So for example, we can take 3 elements x, y and z. X and y lives in India. I am taking one example. Y and z also lives in India. So obviously x and z also available in India, right? So this relation is transitive. Okay. So next subpart, given relation is x comma y. X is exactly 7 centimeter taller than y. So x is taller than y. Okay, 7 centimeter taller than y. So first we need to check the reflexive property. Reflexive property means x comma x belongs to relation, right? So x is exactly 7 centimeter taller than y. So x should not be taller than x, right? X should not be taller than x. So this relation is not reflexive. Next, symmetric. Symmetric. So x is taller than y. That is 7 centimeter taller than y, right? But y is not taller than x, because x is only tall, y is short. So y is not taller than x. So it is not symmetric. Next is transitive. X is taller than y. Y is taller than z. So x is tall than y. Y is taller than z. Obviously, x is not taller than z, right? So it is not transitive. So we need to understand the relation. It will be helpful for us. Okay. So next one. Next, these two subparts are same only. R is equal to x comma y. X is the wife of y. X is the wife of y. In the subpart given is x is the father of y. Okay. So these two subparts are same only. First, reflexive. If x is the wife of x, no, because x is the wife of y only. So it is not reflexive. Next, symmetric. X is the wife of y. X is wife, y is the husband, right? So y is not wife of x, right? Because y is the husband. So y is not wife of x. So this is not symmetric. Next, transitive. So obviously it is showing transitive means it is not transitive, because x is wife of y only, not x is wife of another one, right? So it is not transitive. Likewise only this examples also. X is the father of y. So first is reflexive. X is not father of x, right? So it is not reflexive. Next, symmetric. X is father of y. Y is not father of x, because x is the father, y is the son or daughter, right? So y is not a father of x. So not symmetric. Next one is transitive. X is the father of y. Y is the father of z. So x and z, there is no relationship. So it is not transitive. Not transitive. I hope you understood this first problem in exercise 1.1. We will do remaining problems in future videos one by one. Thank you, students.